When getting your watch list together for Halloween, these horror shows on streaming will make compelling and chilling additions. While many of us watch slasher movies and TV shows that tell supernatural stories year-round, from the horror comedy Wednesday to the beloved Scream franchise, there's nothing like curling up on the couch on an autumn evening and watching something terrifying. From an anthology show that features a new killer in each season to a creepy mystery about a small town no one can leave, these horror stories will appeal to anyone looking to set the mood for Halloween. They're equally captivating and haunting, and if you add some candy to your binge watching, they'll be even better. The Creep Tapes, 2024 present. Where to stream, Shudder AMC+. Mark Duplass in a scene from The Creep Tapes. The Creep Tapes tells the frightening story from the 2014 found footage movie Creep and its 2017 sequel, Creep 2, following the killer Peach Fuzz, played by co-writer Mark Duplass. As you watch Peach Fuzz lie about his identity to manipulate his victims, you'll be as unsettled as you are fascinated by him. Like the two previous movies in the franchise, The Creep Tapes is a good entry into found footage storytelling. This narrative structure makes it more terrifying than your standard serial killer story, since you're watching the video that Peach Fuzz takes of the people he kills. Season 1 has 6 episodes, so it's a great pre-Halloween watch that viewers can get through quickly. Red Rose, 2022. Where to stream, Netflix. Natalie Blair, Amelia Clarkson, and Ashna Rabhiru in Red Rose. Part coming-of-age story, part mystery, this Netflix horror show asks what would happen if teenagers came across a horrifying app that makes them act in dangerous ways or face dire consequences. The horror genre has featured scary apps with mixed results, as the 2019 movie Countdown is about an app that tells you when you will die and is fairly lackluster. Red Rose, however, tells a gripping and fast-moving story you'll be glad you added to your Halloween list. When watching Red Rose, you'll really feel the fear and anxiety that these friends experience over the prospect of losing one another. And since it's almost time for them to go to college, the show builds on an already exciting yet scary time in their lives to deliver a compelling horror story. In the Flesh, 2013 to 2014. Where to stream, Hulu. Steve Cooper and Marie Critchley in The Flesh. Whether you've seen every great zombie movie or don't typically watch the subgenre, there's a lot to love about In the Flesh, a Hulu series about small-town life in Rawton, Lancashire. This setting isn't just any regular town, however, a while ago, zombies took over, and now everyone has accepted them as a scary but somewhat normal addition to their lives. In the Flesh is more compelling than most zombie stories since it's not about the beginning of the apocalypse and, unlike most shows and movies, you're not watching the aftermath. The main character, Kieran Walker, Luke Newberry, also stands out since he's a zombie, too. Needless to say, it's a unique viewing experience in the lead-up to Halloween. From 2022 present. Where to stream, MGM+. Harold Perrineau talking to someone on From. Maybe all your horror-loving friends have recommended From, or maybe you haven't gotten around to checking it out yet, but you'll be drawn into the unsettling horror show from the pilot episode. The premise of characters who aren't able to get out of a small town is so clever, since it sets up a high-stakes tale from the beginning. You know a show is great when it's a struggle to be patient between seasons, and that's exactly the experience with From. It's tough not to have all the answers all at once, as viewers are left wondering about the origin of monsters like the Smiley creature or what exactly this town is all about. It makes for a great blend of horror and mystery. Them, 2021 present. Where to stream, Prime Video. Shohadi Wright-Joseph in Them. This underrated horror anthology TV series from executive producer Lena Wyther tells two completely distinct stories. And since Them Season 1 is only 10 episodes, and Season 2 has only 8, it makes for a great, fast pre-Halloween binge. Season 1, Covenant, is about the Emerys, whose move to East Compton is complicated by the supernatural. Since it's set during the Second Great Migration, it's also an important story about race. Season 2, The Scare, wisely blends a paranormal tale with a murder mystery, as Detective Dawn Reeve, Deborah Iorind, is haunted after she works on a case. Teacup, 2024. Where to stream, Peacock. Maggie, Arlo, Meryl, and Ellen stand together outside in Teacup. Along with rewatching favorite classic horror movies, it's also fun to discover a new favorite horror show in the weeks before October 31st, and that's where this Peacock series comes in. Teacup has all the elements horror fans look for in their favorite stories: a strange setting, characters who are attempting to solve a big mystery, and a big reveal at the end. As soon as you see James Chenoweth, Scott Speedman, his wife Maggie, Yvonne Strahovski, and the others who are thrown into a nightmare on a Georgia ranch, you won't want to stop watching Teacup until it's finished. Sadly, Teacup only has one season. But since all 8 episodes are only 30 minutes, you'll race through it. And the best part about Teacup is that its big twist is unique. As the show blends horror and sci-fi, you might not be expecting the story to go where it does. It would be great to see a second season, but at least the ending makes sense. Darker Web, 2019. Where to stream? Prime Video. Lana McKissack in Darker Web. Darker Web takes the trope of a missing character and adds something fresh. Molly Solis, Noemi Gonzalez, a computer whiz, is nowhere to be found. But while other shows might suggest that she's a victim of a serial killer, she actually learns a horrible truth about technology, and that's why she's gone. As the show takes place in the future, the world building is great, and it's terrifying to imagine that going online could be scary or could cost people their lives. As the people in Molly's life look into what happened to her, you'll want them to succeed, all while wanting to spend as much time as possible in this creepy setting. Monsterland, 2020. Where to stream? Hulu. Caitlin Dever in Monsterland. Another quick watch with 8 episodes, this Hulu anthology show tells a variety of eerie tales about monsters. The stories are detailed and distinct, ranging from angel-like beings coming to Earth at Christmas to a businessman in charge of an oil company being haunted by a paranormal figure. While not many viewers have heard of Monsterland, it has a fantastic cast including Kelly Marie Tran, Hamish Linklater, and Caitlin Dever. There are a lot of unsettling anthology series, from Ryan Murphy's American Horror Stories to Creeps How, but this one stands out, since it only features monsters rather than a variety of killers in masks and ghosts. Slasher, 2016 present. Where to stream? Netflix. Sarah, Katie McGrath, and Dylan, Brandon J. McLaren, on Slasher. From Season 5's 19th century setting to the second season's summer camp location, Slasher explores tropes of the genre and has a new storyline in every season. It's perfect if you've seen a variety of slasher films and have fun guessing who the killer could be.